Welcome back. It's time now for the Morning Rush. A 19-year-old is accused of shooting and killing a man over movie seats. A criminal complaint states Michael Tenorio and his wife asked 19-year-old Enrique Padilla and his girlfriend if they could move down a seat, but they said no. A confrontation ensued that ended with Padilla shooting Tenorio, killing him. Padilla is now charged with first-degree murder.
The family of a man killed in an explosion during a shootout with a Socorro County deputy has now filed a wrongful death lawsuit. Max Jaramillo died in 2021 in an explosion that was reportedly ignited by gunfire during a deputy-involved shooting. Deputies claim that Jaramillo and the group that he was with shot at them. The family's lawsuit suggests that Jaramillo and his group were shooting at an abandoned trailer.
3 Curry County women are all expected to take plea deals after being accused of beating, starving, and chaining up 6 children. Jamie Sena, Jamie Cushman, and Laura Melancon all plan to plead guilty to a handful of child abuse charges in exchange for having other child abuse charges dismissed. The plea hearings for all 3 women are scheduled for next month. Erica.
And here's a look at our hourly forecast. Temperatures are going to be in the mid-70s at 8 o'clock. We'll see partly cloudy skies throughout the day, but still temperatures will be able to climb into the upper 90s this afternoon.
A judge signed off to protect a popular open space in the foothills of the Sandias. The local nonprofit Save the Elena Gallego Citizen Committee petitioned and filed a lawsuit against the city of Albuquerque. That came after the city announced plans to build an education center on the property. Now, in April, the city backed off on that plan. Now a judge has signed an injunction permanently protecting the Elena Gallegos open space.
Construction on a facility on Albuquerque's west side designed to usher people out of homelessness continues. The nonprofit Serenam is building 25 units of transitional housing on the corner of Montano and Taylor Ranch. The organization works with families who are experiencing homelessness and gives them a place to live for 2 years as long as they abide by strict rules. Serenam hopes to have some families in homes by spring, with the rest of its campus set to be finished by early 2025.
A new teen center is coming to Santa Fe later this summer. Now, after more than a decade of planning, the teen center will feature a game room, a full-service kitchen, a gym, among some other facilities. It's expected to hold around 500 teens at a time. The facility is costing the city around $12 million, but they say investing in the future is worth every cent. The city also says that they hope to have that teen center up and running by late July. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It is moderate to high today. We'll see extreme heat in southern New Mexico, some strong wind gusts across the state, and high fire danger.
One Navajo chef from Fruitland was a finalist for one of the nation's most prestigious awards in culinary industry. Justin Pioche was just one of the 5 chefs in the finals for the Best Chef Southwest category for the James Beard Awards. And although he didn't win, Justin and his sister's Pioche Food Group business has taken off, and their dishes have been featured all over the world.
Russian President Vladimir Putin is now vowing to bring the organizers of the weekend's 36-hour rebellion to justice. Wagner Group leader Yevgeny Prigozhin launched the revolt on Saturday, claiming that the Russian military strikes killed dozens of his men. In audio that surfaced yesterday, the mercenary said he did not intend to overthrow Putin.
This morning, the investigation continues into that underwater disaster near the wreckage of the Titanic. The Coast Guard is now leading an investigation to piece together how the submersible Titan imploded, killing its passengers. The Coast Guard has not given a timeline for that investigation. Erica.
All right, a check on traffic. Maps are clear, no accidents or slowdowns. Trackers heading south on I-25 near Avenida Cesar Chavez, and roads are looking clear there.
Well, grandparents lined up at the Emerald Downs racetrack in Auburn, Washington, is in what the track believes was the first of its kind race. Taking off from the famed racetrack was about 20 grandparents, all running for the title of the fastest grandma or grandpa. The winner, Steve Butler, says he has not run a foot race in about 50 years.
Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5, a Navajo chef from Fruitland was a finalist for the James Beard Award. Justin Pioche was just one of 5 chefs in the finals for the Best Chef Southwest category for the James Beard Awards. It's a national recognition for exceptional talent and achievement in the culinary arts. Now, even though he didn't win the award earlier this month, Justin and his sister look at the business they started 3 years ago and can't believe how far they've come.
At number 4, a new teen center is coming to Santa Fe later this summer. That's after more than a decade of planning. That teen center is going to feature a game room, a full-service kitchen, a gym, and other facilities. And now it's expected to hold around 500 teens at a time. The city says if all goes according to plan, they hope for the teen center to be up and running by late July.
And number 3, it is going to be a breezy and hot day. But those hot temperatures are prompting heat advisories and excessive heat warnings in southern New Mexico. Temperatures there will climb over 100 degrees to around 110.
At number 2 this morning, the family of a man killed in an explosion during a shootout with Socorro County Sheriff's deputies has now filed a wrongful death lawsuit. Max Jaramillo died in 2021 in an explosion that was ignited by gunfire during a deputy-involved shooting. Deputies claimed that when they pulled over the group that Jaramillo was with, they were shot at. Now, during the shooting, a bullet hit an oxygen tank in the back of the group's truck, triggering the explosion. The family's lawsuit suggests that Jaramillo and his group were not shooting at the deputies, but rather at an abandoned trailer for fun. We did reach out to the Socorro County Sheriff's Office for comment and have not heard back.
At number 1, a 19-year-old is charged with murder this morning after shooting and killing a man because of a dispute over movie seats. According to a criminal complaint, 52-year-old Michael Tenorio and his wife asked 19-year-old Enrique Padilla and his girlfriend if they could move down a seat so each couple could sit together. Padilla's girlfriend said no. Police say the 19-year-old then threw popcorn at Tenorio and his wife. Tenorio then stood up and pushed the teen against the wall. Padilla then pulled out a gun and shot the older man. Tenorio died from his injuries. Padilla was treated at UNMH. He was also shot and taken into custody. He's facing multiple charges, including first-degree murder.